Hello everybody, my name is LotsofLatte, and welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Grab yourselves a warm beverage of your choice, or don't, it's up to you, and I hope you enjoy this playthrough. Last time we finally got to Ryushima Coast, and got to Sei-an City, and this is what it looks like. Seems like a lot of problems are going on in this side of the world compared to the more southern Nippon, where Kamiki was. So let's go ahead and head through this gate. The city's bigwigs live across the bridge ahead. That area is crammed full of awesome palaces. One of them belongs to Queen Himiko, ruler of Nippon. You can tell because it's really huge. I have no idea what she's like, but I'm not sure I'll like her. I mean, she doesn't seem to be doing anything about this mist. Plus, I make it a point to never trust queens and the like anyway. It's a little bit of prejudice, Isu. I love the skybox of this area. It's crazy looking.
Where did all the water go? Oh, hello, Pooch. Thinking about crossing Gojo Bridge? Well, think again. This bridge is a very special contraption. With one command, I can make it passable, and the other, impassable. But there's a reason why I cannot operate it right now. Stop pestering me! I cannot make the bridge passable right now. At least, not until the lake's water is restored, and I can get that elusive item.
Okay, never mind. Back into the city we go. Got a lot of treasure chests down here. I'm not gonna get all of them. But I'll get a couple of the ones that are sitting around here. And if anybody's curious, as far as trying to get these later, and if you're worried about restoring the water, we'll get rid of these. You can still power slash them out of the water, and they will come right back up. You can get their treasure.
Curse that confounded water dragon, causing such a commotion. How can the god of the sea be ruining the peace like this? I bet the dragon is to blame for the state of this canal, too. All that fuss has caused the lake to plug itself up.
Hey Ami, looks like there's trouble over here too. Seems the whole city's a complete mess.
Oh, did you come here for a drink of water, wolf? I'm afraid it's completely dried up. This canal was a really important source of water for us. That's why I'm digging a hole to see if I can tap into it again. So many people are sick now that there's hardly anyone to help out. In fact, I'm the only one left, one lowly carpenter. But I'm determined not to give up. You get quite fit doing my job. Now I can reap the benefits. I built almost everything you see here in Sei-an, you know. So there's nothing I don't know about the place. Want to know where the key to this water source lies? It lies in Lake Biwa's drain plug. You certainly seem to listen well for a pooch. To tell you about Lake Biwa's plug then. Sei-an City is floating in the middle of Lake Biwa. The water from it is what fills the canal around the city. But the water dragon's antics have made the plug seal up. No wonder the canal is dried up. And that's why we're in this sorry state now. I'm sure that the plug is located beneath this area. If I could dig my way to it, the water should come gushing out. It's pretty exciting, don't you think? If you think so, then maybe you can help me out. It's a shame wolves can only answer with their eyes. Still, doesn't matter what you are if you're willing to help. Now, listen carefully while I explain what you have to do. We know what to do. Looks like a yes to me. It's time for a wolf and a human to pool their energy together. Let's get going!
Time for the digging game again. Well. I don't have an infinity stone. It's fine, we should be fine. I can just wait for him, it's fine. We'll just bark and spin in the meantime.
Look, Wolf, at this wonderful water from Lake Biwa. Sei-an has had its fair share of hardships lately. The water dragon on the rampage and the strange mist all over, but it matters not what trials present themselves to us. If we solve them one by one, we will emerge unscathed. I suppose my work here is done for now. Thanks, Wolf, you did a good job.
Very nice. So let's get back to that fisherman. Whoa. I did not know you could walk on that. Well, never mind. Let's get a lily pad.
Alas, the time is near. Midkay the fisherman monk shall lay claim to his 1,000th sword. I have traveled far and wide challenging master swordsmen, and 999 swords have I claimed by my own hand. But now that I have defeated all who would dare to challenge me, that last sword has eluded me.
Excuse me.
I need but one more to make 1,000, and thus aimlessly I have wandered. That is until a legend drew me to Sei-an City. That is said to be the living sword lies in the depths of Lake Biwa. Have you heard the legend about Lake Biwa? Even I could barely believe it when I first heard. But they say a living sword swims freely about in these waters. If true, it would make a fitting addition as my 1,000th sword. This bridge is a very special contraption. With one command, I can make it...
Yeah, okay.
It grieves me to cut off access to the city, but I'm afraid this bridge shall stay like this while I fish for the living sword. Of course, that may be easier said than done. It's no mere fishing trip for me. This is a true battle with the living sword. I must therefore arm myself with the right weapon. That fishing rod over at the tool dealer in town would be perfect. Oh, you should see it. There is no chance of victory without that rod. Alas, it would appear that I cannot afford it. Oh, what am I to do? That's the blinding snow, the rod from the tool dealer. With that fine rod, I would at last have a chance at the living sword. Now to be a good doggy and give it here. Oh, happy day! I have never fished before, but it should not be too much different from a good sword fight. Now to catch that 1000th sword, shall engage in mortal combat with that elusive living sword. I've been holding my rod over this water for some time now. However, the living sword has yet to bite. But you know what they say, patience is a virtue. I shall sit here as long as it takes.
Ami, Hoodhead over here is never gonna let us across at this rate. Time for some of that angling magic of yours. Show him how you do it. Fish that living sword out of this lake. Bah! Hoodhead sure is a handful. I wonder if there really is such thing as a living sword anyway. Yeah, we know how to do this. Doing this so quickly after I got to Forest. Is that a loach? Smelt. Animal Crossing lied to me. I guess it doesn't look like a loach, so. Another smelt. Cool. There's the big boy. Three times the charm. Sick.
The gods be praised! At last I have fulfilled my dream! So that is the living sword. That is what I have been pursuing all this time.
Don't take it so hard. I mean, that was one big cutlass fish. And a cutlass is kind of a sword, isn't it? Plus, what are the odds of catching an ocean fish in a lake?
Spare me such solace! But enough about that. A monk never goes back on his word. I shall make this jigsaw bridge passable once more.
He sat on his ass and it fixed the thing. Very nice. Whoa, stop, Ami. I thought this mist was coming from the Laker Mountains. So what's that stuff rising from the Imperial Palace? Let's keep going, Furball. Well, well, look what the cat dragged in. What took you so long, ma chérie? Ah, not you again. Well, you can't fool us. We're not gonna forget what you did to us back at Orochi's cave. Why do you keep popping up wherever we are anyway? What are you up to this time? Excusez-moi, but I have no time to follow you around. You see, I'm busy looking for something. Ah, some prophet you are. Shouldn't you already know where to look? Well, maybe look isn't the right word. I already know where it is. It's just getting there is proving to be a bit of a problem. Suffice it to say, I want it quick and easy. Quick and easy? Wait a sec. Don't tell me you're behind this funky mist. Is this part of a plan to conquer the city and take over the world? You're always up to no good, so I wouldn't be surprised. The world?
Not bad, my little bouncing friend, but you're only half wrong. I seek the other world. I desire a path to the heavens. A path to the heavens? Oh, stop beating around the bush and let us know what's on your mind. This path concerns you too, ma chérie. Huh? This city is in quite a bad state, is it not? Especially this ghastly mist that torments its people. You think we're stupid? We see right through you, pretty boy. Ha! We've got it all figured out. This funky mist and your so-called path to the heavens. You're in cahoots with Queen Himiko. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So just take it step by step. You must first deal with this mist. It is slowly but surely killing the people of this city. Wait too long, and it's au revoir. The damage will already be done. Why you? Talking about it like it's someone else's problem. You're behind it all, admit it already. Even if I was, what good would it come out of arguing about it here? Methinks you should be doing something about that mist now. How about tip this time instead of a prophecy? Go through the hole in the wall, little ones. Let me put it this way. Even the most solid defense has a tiny gap, like the eye of a needle. Or something like that. Understand, ma chérie? What are you all lined up for? Rao's been head of Akoku Temple for as long as I can remember. She's so lucky, always looking so beautiful and young. If only I could say the same thing about myself.
I came to listen to Rao's sermon again today. My old back's been terrible since the weird mist came along, but Rao's sermons make me feel better in an instant.
This Rao person sounds pretty powerful. We're gonna cut in line and head in here. Hello? Well, who'd have thought there'd be a wolf in here of all places? The world is in turmoil. Have you come to listen to one of my sermons, Wolf? Then allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rao. I'm the regent of Sei-an City, appointed by Queen Himiko herself. So what's troubling you then? Holy cow, this sister's stacked. Excuse me? Oh, you've got a cute little fairy with you. The name's Isun. By the way, it only looks like I'm staring at your melons. Melons? Ah, never mind. Never mind. Anyway, so you're running things around here? Well, there's a funky mist covering the city, and there's talk of the water dragon or something offshore. So what's up with the queen holding herself up in the palace? The people of her city are dropping like flies, you know. How can she be so lazy at a time like this? So you've sensed the evil forces over Ryoshima too, then? I've heard that dreaded Orochi was resurrected in Shinshu Field, though a brave swordsman vanquished him again. The ripples of those waves of chaos are reaching Ryoshima too. The water dragon terrorizes the sea, and ill mist covers Sei-an. And in these last few days, the situation has intensified. I don't know what's happening to our peaceful Nippon. She said something about waves of chaos growing stronger recently. A creepy shadow did scurry off when we defeated Orochi. Wonder if that whatever it was took root here on Ryoshima coast. What are you muttering about, Isun? Well, this will no doubt come as quite a shock, but the greatest slayer of the dreaded Orochi is right before your eyes. Behold the great Amaterasu. What? This wolf? But I heard it was the swordsman called Susanoo. Huh? Oh, well, he may have dealt the final blow, but Ami here did most of the work, I tell ya. And if you don't believe me, Ami's gonna show you some divine powers right here, right now. What was that? You like it? It was one of Amaterasu's divine powers. A mere taste of what the Celestial Brush can do. Celestial Brush? What a mysterious and fearsome power you wield, Amaterasu. You got that right, sister. There ain't nothing Ami can't do. Maybe this wolf.
Maybe this wolf could help me with my quest. Your quest? What more could you want? You're already stacked to the ceiling. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Now that I've lost my prayer slips, the situation is completely hopeless. Come on, tell us what you want. It doesn't matter. Just forget about it. I have many favors I want to ask now that I've seen your powers, but without my prayer slips, there's nothing anyone can do. Let's grab these. Let's go get her prayer slips real quick. It's insane how much of these episodes can be taken up specifically by dialogue. Looks like the mist is coming from right over there. Let's go check it out. Oh yeah, it's really bellowing out, you see that? Psst. Psst. Can you hear me? What? We're supposed to be on duty. Well, it's just, I wanted to ask you something. What's your opinion on His Highness? What do you mean? Surely you're not doubting the worth of our honorable emperor. True, he has had to take to his bed because of the strange illness, but I'm full of hope that he'll soon make a speedy recovery. And I am too, of course, but there's something about this strange illness that bothers me. That swirling mist is a little out of ordinary, don't you think? The moment the emperor took ill, it started to come from his room, and then before we knew it, it had taken over the whole city. People are really starting to suffer from it too. Don't you think it's a bit of a coincidence? It's definitely odd, I grant you that. But it's no use trying to ask His Highness how he feels. He just sends everyone away, and he won't even see a doctor. So I don't see what there is anything we could do about it. But what about that girl locked up in the cell all alone? She shouldn't be locked up like that. She's done nothing wrong. You mean that girl called Kaguya, right? Orders are orders, so we had no choice but to lock her up. But I can't quite see why His Highness wanted us to do it. The city's in a real mess ever since he took ill like this. I wonder what's going on inside that palace. Check out these slips of paper. Looks like each one has a spell or something on it. I have no idea how to use them. Don't think they'd do us much good. This way. What have you? My prayer slips. You found them in this huge city? Thank you. They're indispensable in my fight against the evil beings. I was sure one of them had stolen them from me. Thank goodness. Yes, your ability to sniff things out really is a divine power. Your name's Amaterasu, correct, Wolf? Well, Amaterasu, would you put your powers to use for us? You saying we're the answer to your prayers? I'm saying you are our only hope. As we've seen, Ryushima Coast is in turmoil, all because of the evil rising from the darkness, because of the forces of darkness. Forces of darkness? Yes, next to them, the monsters out there in the wild are nothing. They're starting to spread over this Ryushima Coast. And with Queen Himiko confined to her palace, it falls to me. Normally, I'd use my holy powers to dispel any threat to the city, but this foe is too strong for me. So I have no choice but to ask this favor. Lend me your powers. So that means we'd end up helping Himiko after all? I don't know. Sounds kinda fishy to me. There are some who think the queen is a coward to shut herself away. But she cares for her subjects. She's praying for our protection.
But even she can't calm the water dragon and exorcise the city. Not without the sacred treasure to enhance her holy powers. That's what I want you to help me find. Please, Amaterasu, let me ask you once again. Will you listen to what I have to ask? Ah, what the heck. Let's hear what this stacked babe has to say. Stacked? Anyway, well, you came here to the city. Did you see it? Right off the coast near Ryushima border, there lies a sunken treasure ship, a victim of the water dragon's rampage. That ship has been a training vessel working between here and abroad. It was transporting a great treasure ordered by Queen Himiko, but the water dragon attacked every ship in the water. It sunk the ship and precious cargo right to the front of the port. And the fox rods that the queen had finally managed to locate, a matchless treasure with the power to defeat any foe, would have been in Sei-an City's, no, Nippon's greatest asset. If we had the fox rods now, we could drive out all the evil beings. Amaterasu, will you come to the treasure ship with me and help me search this cargo for the fox rods? You want us to do what? You want us to search the treasure on a sunken treasure ship? Well, I'd do anything for a cute babe, but if my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. Well, boss, we gonna help this busty babe or what? Ah, bummer. Well, the boss has spoken. Huh? What was that, Ami? Oh, thank you, Amaterasu. You're a true savior. Okay, let's go to the treasure ship right away then. Although, we must wait while the new moon rises into the sky, and the shallows where the ship ran around, called the Lunar Lagoon. The tide only recedes when the new moon is seen from the moon turret. When the tide's out, it's easy to get into the treasure ship. We'll meet at the ship on the night of the next new moon. And I think that'll be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate having you here and having your company. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Next time on Okami, we'll be going to the moon turret and checking out the sunken ship. Please take care of yourselves, and peace.